Alright everybody, welcome back. This is another game featuring my Lorthos, the Tidemaker Cthulhu deck, essentially. I made for Worship Week over at PureMTGO.com. For the complete deck list, go over there and check it out. You'll see my article, Series Conqueror and Commander. So here we go. This is a two-headed giant game where I'm teamed up with my buddy Neo playing his Rubinia Soulsinger deck. Neo's actually the guy that gave me the idea for my deck, so I think it's appropriate that we're here. My hand is up here. Obviously, Kozilek works well for the big scary thing to worship. Phyrexian Metamorph was tentacly enough I definitely thought was worthy of inclusion. Solemn Simulacrum, I actually meant to use the newer version and not the old sad robot one. So there we go. Rubinia is playing control. You can see what she's got down here. We're going up against Nin the Pain Artist, who is great in Two-Headed Giant because she can help your teammate draw cards, and Child of Alara, who likes to blow everything up. Lorthos works really well when you're playing against less than 4 people or 3 people. So 2 people is great. 3 people is still good, and you'll see that in action here. My hand's a definite keep because I just need to draw one more land, and I can Solemn Simulacrum. Rhystic Study is good early draw as well. Rubinia goes ahead and keeps her hand as well, and suspends first turn Ancestral. I draw into Soul Ring, which is going to be great for me. I'm going to be ramping real fast here. Nin and Child of Alara do nothing. Sylvan Library is awesome when you have 80 life to mess around with. I go ahead and cast Solemn Simulacrum on my second turn. Nin comes out on turn 2. Child of Alara plays another land. And we get a third land drop, an Augury Adept from Rubinia. I go ahead and play an island. I cast Rhystic Study. I go in and attack, and then I copy the Soul Ring with Phyrexian Metamorph so I can cast Lorthos next turn. Stop. Nin uses Copy Enchantment to copy my Rhystic Study. That's annoying, but with the amount of mana I have, I'm not worried about it, and I don't think Rubinia is worried about it either. Child of Alara just hits another land drop, and Rubinia is just playing nice and loose here. There's a lot of counter spells, and he keeps one in his hand. Augury Adept tries to Mystical Tutor, or Augury Adept goes ahead and attacks. Rubinia Mystical Tutor so that he can draw whatever card he wants. And one is Deglamour, and he uses Deglamour to get rid of the Rhystic Study. He did manage to draw a card off that because there was problems here with some updates and being able to keep your mana in your pool, but not a big deal. I've got Royal Elemental in here because he's big and scary, and although he's not tentacly, he does do the mind control thing that a lot of the Cthulhu creatures can mess around with. I tried to keep on theme, but Turnabout, how the heck is that going to be on theme? It's not. It's mainly creature-based stuff that's on theme. So I go ahead and cast Lorthos. Nin comes out and casts Brain Geyser and lets me draw a card. I draw Deep Sea Kraken, big and tentacly. Steely Resolve protects humans, which is interesting. So now, Rubinia is just overflowing with cards in hand. Because Ancestral Visions went off. And he's got Counterspell backup, and he plays his Umezawa's Pointed Fork of Doom and draws into Wolfhill Silverheart. I go ahead and attack, and now that I've got the mana, I'm just tapping down their lands. There's no way for them to really come back from this at this point. I mean, yes, you can, Blasphemous Act, maybe? No, he's not going to have the mana for it. You got to hope that Child can draw Condemn or something like that at this point. However, they're continuing to hit their land drops. I use the Relic to get rid of something in the graveyard. And now, all I have to do is, there's Curse of the Swine that he drew. I'm going to attack and keep things tapped down. I'm giving Nin access to his red mana now. But Nin has one more hit, and then she's toast. There's Act of Treason to try and steal the Augury Adept, and maybe gain some life. It doesn't matter. The other thing is, he doesn't have control of the equipment here, so he can't get rid of the counters on it. All it's going to do, there's mind control, it's not going to help him, is give Neo here more access. Shadow of Alara stuff's all kept down. I mean, Lorthos can be kind of mean. You're just basically preventing people from playing their game and beating down with fat. He cast Silverheart and made Cold-Eyed Selkie real big with the Silverheart. Nin finally concedes. I draw into Mana Crypt, and I've got a counterspell, and there's more counterspells. And I mean, Shadow of Alara has no chance at this point. Because I would be able to kill Nin, and then I would tap down all of Shadow of Alara's stuff. Honestly, here, it's a combination of just the massive amount of beatdown that Rubinia did, plus Lorthos tapping down stuff, plus Lorthos beating down, means that they didn't really have much of a shot. Look at this Forbidden Watchtower. Oh, and then Jace the Mind Sculptor. And then Rubinia comes in and hits him for like 30 because he pumps the crap out of the Augury Adept. And Cold-Eyed Selkie is like an 8/8. We're just going to draw him a bunch of cards. So there we go. He's down to 7, and I'll be able to kill him with Lorthos. You know, these games aren't very exciting because this deck didn't really lead to very exciting games. I mean, you're just crushing people if you ramp. And I did have several games I lost where I didn't ramp, and I just sat there and twiddled my thumbs and got my ass handed to me. So, but these are games where it did well. And obviously having a good team helped there. Alright, thanks guys.